let's talk about play calling. Should Alex Van Pelt take over play calling for Kevin Stefanski? Of course, Stefanski did a great job a season ago, and it was never really decided till into the season that Stefanski would handle those duties. What do you think this season will shape up as far as play calling goes?
Well, I think it's an interesting question as we head into the season. Last year, I absolutely think it was the right thing for Kevin Stefanski to retain those play calling duties because it was the first season in the new system. There wasn't really enough time to get everything set up the way they probably would have wanted to. And there certainly weren't any preseason games for Alex Van Pelt to kind of call the plays and see how that would go. So I think what they probably will end up doing this preseason is I'm sure Kevin Stefanski will follow the plan he had set forth last offseason. Let Alex Van Pelt call some of those plays in preseason games, see how it goes. He also has the playoff game from last year to go off of. And then if he feels like the best thing for the football team is for Alex to call the plays, he won't hesitate to hand it over because this is not about ego for him. This is about what is best for the football team.
And that's really been a refreshing change with this coaching staff. They're really, you hear it all the time, that no egos, no egos. There really didn't seem to be any egos, and I think that's one of the reasons for the success in the first year with this staff.
Oh, absolutely. And it's a really good staff, too. I've compared it several times to those Bill Belichick staffs of the early 1990s. And you're right, they don't have any ego about this. This was never about Kevin Stefanski had to retain play calling duties. In the past, we have seen situations like that where it seemed as though a coach just wouldn't give it up or didn't want to give it up because there was some ego involved. Not the case here whatsoever. Kevin felt that he knew that Gary Kubiak system they were running better than anybody last year. And so therefore he knew the terminology. He had called it the previous year. And with the way everything went down in the offseason, it just made sense for him to do it. Now I think he will at least be open-minded about giving it up, but I don't necessarily think he should give it up. He did a fine job with play calling last season, and there's no reason for him to give it up. The only way he would need to do that is if he felt that Alex would benefit the offense by calling plays himself instead of Kevin doing it.